All right, hello everyone. So what I've done is I've made, for the numerical ones, I've just gone ahead and made a giant block comment. So I will go down here. Actually, you know what? I don't want this to be a block comment. Let me start there, and then there we go. So we have our scanner created. Okay, I'm actually going to move this down here so that it can be a little fresher. All right, so we went over ints, we went over doubles. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, well, what about sentences? Now, there's two ways that we can handle this. There's two ways, okay? Let's start off with the simple way. Let's say I wanted to ask the user, what is your name? All right, what is your name? Very simple question. Now, this is going to go in a string. We'll call the string name. We're going to say it's equal to kb dot. Now, right off the bat, a lot of people think next string. It's not next string. Next string doesn't exist. Okay? Next. All right? Next. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to we're going to get a little specific. What is your first name? Sorry about that. Okay? kb.next. And then I'm going to do a little bit of fake AI and say hello plus name. So if I run this, I'm going to, what is your first name? And I'm going to say Javi. Hello, Javi. Done. Perfect. Great. Now, dot next, very specific. Okay, it only works with one word answers. Okay, so if I were to say, what is your name? And I said Javier Masayoshi Martinez. Okay, notice that Masayoshi, or that it cut off there. Not only that, your program has just crashed. Even if we had more things, your computer's gone haywire. And the reason why is because next is designed to go until it hits a space. And then when it hit this space right here, boom, everything went out the door. It was crazy. It just stops. They haven't figured out how to fix this. Okay? So what they've done in order to fix this is they've created another type of scanner or of method. So we're going to change this to what is your whole name. Now we have next for things that have words. So for example, your whole name, a street address, what city you live in. We say next line. So now if I were to run this, handles it perfectly. So again, we have words and then we have whole sentences. Now, I want to show you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to copy and paste this and I'm going to make a whole new object. And the reason why is this. I'm going to say, what is your first name? And then I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to create two more sentences. Okay? I'm going to say, what is your address? And I'm going to call this Addy. And I'm going to do next line. And then I'm going to say, what is your, let's say, last name. We'll call this last. And that can stay the same. So notice what I'm doing. I'm going from next to next line to next. I'm going to run this now. What is my first name? Okay, take a look what happened. I went from next to next line. Okay, and I'm going to say, what is my last name? Martinez. Look what happened. There is an anomaly in Java. I can go from next double to next. I can go from next int to next. So what I mean by that is this. Notice how I went from kb.nextInt, then I was able to say kb.nextDouble, then I'm able to say kb.next, and then I can go back to using kb.nextDouble, kb.nextInt, kb.next, kb.nextDouble in any order. I don't have to worry about kb. But what happens is there's an anomaly. Once you use next line, you can't go back. it's weird. I can't explain what the error is, but it's just one of those flaws in Java that they have not figured out. They figured it out in other programming languages, but it's an anomaly. So what most people do is they have two scanners. They have one for things that are going to handle just one-word answers, ints, doubles, strings. And then they have another scanner, KB1. So if I were to change this to KB1, this one handles sentences. So now, what is your first name? Javi Hollister Avenue Martinez. Notice how it works fine now. So that isn't a key thing that you do need to know is what is you need to know that there is an anomaly going from next to next line. Now, just if you put it this way, if you're going to have a program that every question is going to be a string and will be a mixture of words and sentences, just use next line and just convert everything to strings. But if you know you're going to have a mix, what's your age? Please tell me your favorite color. What's your name? What's your address? Use two scanners. Be smart about it, okay? So we've covered how to create a scanner. Scanner KB equals new scanner system.in. In order to do this, we must import java.util.asterisk, and again, that goes above the class, right above the class. Next int is how we handle inputting integers. Next double is how we handle inputting doubles, all right? Now, there is assignment that I want you to work on. There's two, actually, that I want you to work on, okay? And I want you to have this ready to show to me by Wednesday morning. You're going to line up and you're going to show me your work. The quadratic formula, okay? You guys have already done it. You guys did it with the math class, okay? You already did it. Modify your quadratic formula so that it uses user input. Before, you guys were putting in the numbers. Now you modify it so that the user can type in any number they want, okay? Thank you again, everyone. This is what I want you working on right now. When they are done, Mr. Rayner, they can go. Bye.